Hello everyone, we are here again with the second video for the week. This one is of course Albedo wing version. This one took quite some work because I had to drill out her back and make space for the wings, which was, I would say, relatively a little complicated. I mean, it was a little difficult to adjust her wings properly, but either way it worked out very nicely at the end, as you can make out from the thumbnail of the video itself. She looks really great with the wings. I did have to make some adjustments, and that being, I had to leave the head unattached so that it is easier to move the head out of the way while fixing the wings and removing them. Makes the whole figure a bit flexible. You can choose if you want to have the wings or not. And it was an interesting attempt because I had an extra pair of wings for Albedo lying around from the AMP Plus figure, which one of the figures I decided to modify, and that has been a work in progress forever. So since that one did not need any wings, I decided to use them with this Bicute Bunnies figure. And to be honest, the size actually looks really nice on this figure, and it really suits her very well. So that was the plan for this particular figure of Albedo. This is the second Bicute Bunnies Albedo that I'm painting, and while I was working on her, I did receive the previous one, the Uzaki Itsuki Bicute Bunnies figure, and honestly that was way better in terms of sculpting. I wish they used that kind of base for Albedo. It would have been very nice, but I think they have to stick to the anime proportions, or rather the proportions that are officially shown in the anime, so that's why they went for that. Either way, it was a very interesting project. The painting is done very similar to the previous one, not much of a difference. I decided to stick as close to the previous Albedo as possible, and a few differences in the shading here and there, mostly because of wings. And I was a bit cheeky with the wings this time. I painted them way beforehand, so I had them done along with the Albedo noodle stopper figure. So when I was painting those wings, I painted these as well, so that kind of reduced my workload, or rather I did extra work back then to reduce my work while painting this figure. But that actually helps because this is a big figure, and while painting figures this big, it does become quite tiring. So it is helpful if you can get big stuff out of the way, and these wings are pretty huge, so they do take some effort and time to paint. So yeah, that was, I had them ready for the longest amount of time, and the only thing that remained was painting the figure itself, the main figure itself. So this one, there is, like I said, there's nothing really different that was done in this figure, and I did this one just to have the wings on her because actually someone had suggested that it would look nice if the figure of Albedo had wings, the Bicute Bunnies figure had wings, and I wanted to experiment with it. I saw that comment. I was kind of intrigued that maybe they are right, maybe they have a point, I should check it out. So once I got my hands on the Bicute Bunnies figure, I had to just try it because I had a separate pair of wings which would have been thrown away if not used like this. So yeah, I would say I just experimented with it, and this time it turned out really nice. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this figure. There's not really much to say, and if you have any questions, you can leave a comment. I try to answer as much as possible and as much in detail as I can. Other than that, I am thinking maybe I could try a slower version instead of showing you time lapse. I am planning of making the videos a bit slow, going part by part, maybe like while painting the skin or things like that. Maybe that would be more helpful. Let's see. It will take some time for me to actually decide and act upon it. So we'll see what's out there in the future. Until then, I hope you enjoy this video, and leave comments, leave a like, let me know your opinion, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.